Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. Mostly just been busy, whether it's ranging from work, because, my schedule has now changed, because now I have to work later nights, because the dining room is open, and, also just, family. And, so, let's talk about a game. And this time we're talking about a NES game. In this case, Star Trek, the 25th anniversary. The game was released in the year 1992, which is the same year as my birthday. Oh yeah, and this is a little bit of trivia for you, if you ever want to know. I'm actually a Virgo. So yeah, because born in August. I'm a Virgo. But yeah. Just look at that image. Look at Spock, Kirk, and the Enterprise. That's a great image for your game. So yeah, the game, it was also developed by Ultra Games. I think it was also Interplay too. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Basically, just what the game says was published by Ultra. So the game is a, how would I describe the game? It's not really a side-scroller, but, well, basically the story of the game is basically you're on the Enterprise, and then suddenly you get shot through a dimensional portal, and the dilithium crystal in the Enterprise has gone out of whack, and it's your job to go to multiple planets to be able to refix your dilithium crystals so you can go on further adventures in through space. So, looking at the cartridge, the game is actually very colorful. In all honesty, the game is actually very colorful. The sprite animation is actually very well detailed, especially on the NES. I mean, looking at the details of the game, you can tell who the characters, whether it's Mr. Spock, whether it is Captain Kirk, whether it's you can tell who the characters are. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired. Sorry about that. It's a bit of a long day. Work's been starting back, and yeah. So what I was trying to talk about? Oh yes, the game. The game is actually fairly well. The game is the animation, sprite animation is actually very well detailed, like I was trying to say, and the game is actually very well good. I guess the only issue I had with it. Let me get the controller. I will explain. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. So, I have a Hyperkin. So I have a basically it can play the NES, SNES, and Genesis. So one way, basically, when you're playing the game, you put it. Basically, it has two buttons, both for the NES. But for most games, you think A and B. It's actually inverted, so it's B and C. And that had me slightly, at times, confused, just trying to say, when I'm trying to do confirmation, it says, say, do you want to drop the item? Yes. And I just press A, and nothing happens. Then I press B, nothing happens. And yeah, this is a wireless controller, so yeah. The game is actually fairly good. You go to multiple worlds, wherever it is a ice world, you can go to a bunch of worlds, I'm sorry. You can go to multiple worlds. You can go to, basically, each world you have a set of objectives that you must complete. And as each world, you can keep some of the items that you have collected. basically the game is a thinking game where you have to try to think, like, say, okay, if we go here, we go there, and then you can also basically. And one thing, also great thing about the game, I'm just everywhere. I apologize for that, but the game also has a save file system, which is actually fairly good. And yeah. So as I was saying, the game has a save file system, and where basically, like, you can just, like, say you go here, here, and here, and you can change. But one thing it does do is, like, say whenever you die, you can go back to the Enterprise, and you can look around the ship as well. You can change. You can also most of your party consists of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, and you have a blaster that you can use, and you can either have it on low, or you can have it on the high maximum level. So yeah, the game is actually fairly well. If you're a Trekkie fan, I recommend it. But yeah, the game is actually fairly good. Don't worry, I've just been a bit busy lately just because of personal stuff. Yeah, some things that don't need to be discussed, mostly just family things. So, yeah, don't worry, there will be new videos for the month of October. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.